was I in it?
I was open and vulnerable and honest with you. I have a really bad feeling about tonight.
Yes, 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 yes. So season 2 finally came to an end, and to be honest, Tina and Wolfie's relationship definitely took a big turn that me personally, I definitely didn't thought I would see. I really thought that the storyline would have another outcome, but at the end of the day, it also makes sense on why things had to end the way it did between the two. But before we get into further details and actually discuss everything that went on, when it comes to Tina and Wolfie's relationship on this very interesting series that has been going on, I just want to say, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Once again, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, because like I always say, feedback is very important. And if you guys have watched season 2, let me know your thoughts on their relationship as well, because like I always say, it is very, very, very important. So basically, if you guys don't know, the series is available to watch on Prime Video and also on Hulu. It follows 9 people from different walks of life that basically come together at a wellness retreat to regain and basically relive moments in lives that basically traumatize them and all of that, and in order to find healness and find a way on how they can move forward and become better human beings, and just figure out their future when it comes to personal issues and career issues as well. So let's get into, in this case, Tina. Tina is a musician. She was actually a teenage prodigy, but she's a musician, and she's a pianist, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the comments, if I misspell that. So she is a musician that is struggling with, creative block, and Wolfie is her girlfriend who encouraged her to attend a wellness retreat to address her issues. Yeah, so that's basically how their relationship is brought into the matter of the series. They have a toxic and codependent relationship. The relationship is a key part of the second season. So yeah, they do have a very important role. And yes, the series is called 9 Perfect Strangers. I will repeat that. It is called 9 Perfect Strangers. So I have done a part 1 regarding their relationship. So I will just continue forward to part 2. So this will be from episode 4 of 3, if I'm not mistaken, to the last episodes of the second season. So basically, we can say that, you can see that Tina is still very much struggling and still blaming Wolfie for everything, that is not going right with her. Because just to give you guys a very, very quick, throwback, in this case, Wolfie was actually the one who told Tina to go. Tina didn't know it was a wellness retreat until later on. So she have decided to stay because she's already there. But you can still see that Tina, she is very cold towards Wolfie. Wolfie tries everything to approach her, to try to be there. But also you can say that, in this case, Tina feels like Wolfie is suffocating her, is not letting her breathe, is not allowing her to make her own decisions. She wants things to be her way, but in Wolfie's eye, it's just her trying to be there for the person that she loves and that she wants to be with, and also to the person that she wants to regain her their passion for music, because that is what actually brought them together, is the fact that they both love music. And now that Tina is in a place where she doesn't even want to do music no more, that definitely leaves Wolfie in a space of, hey, okay, you don't want to do music, but I do miss the person that I was with while they were doing music, because it's a different person. I don't like this new person of you that you are becoming. And Tina is like, okay, then you don't love me, because if you would love me, you would love me in this new stage as well. So it's a very, very, complicated situation that they have going on. And you can also see later on that one thing that really, really also stood out to me was the fact that you can basically see that Wolfie also started to get her own storyline. So it was, showcased to us that, Tina was the one that was going to go through this treatment, that the purpose of them to being there was for Tina. But later on, as the series progressed, we actually end up finding out that the reason why the two are there is because of Wolfie. It's because Wolfie needs to find peace and truth regarding what happened to her when she actually lost, her music scholarship when she was younger, that basically ended her career as a musician. She had a lot of trauma with that. She never understood really what happened. So, when she went to that retreat, because you guys have to understand, everybody is handpicked for a reason. It makes sense why everybody is there. So at the beginning, everything was regarding Tina, but later on we end up finding out that everything was about Wolfie. Is that Wolfie needed to find that peace and closure that she needed in order to find out what really happened when it came to her career. And also in the same how Tina also found her peace as well. So basically the retreat was for both, but the main focus in the reality was for Wolfie. And later on, as the season progresses, you can basically see that Tina, she just keeps on pushing Wolfie away, but Wolfie always tries everything just to be there for her. and approach her, but also like I already said, Tina feels like Wolfie is like basically suffocating her, it's not letting her breathe. She's like basically being like a mother. Like in this case, you can see that there was a point where Tina actually told Wolfie that she feels like she's being in a relationship with her mother, and that's something that really, 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 really broke Wolfie. And later on, when they went to those final episodes, that's where you can see that the couple's relationship basically went to a test, because that's when Wolfie actually had a switch where she basically decided to treat Tina, the same way that Trina treated herself, just being cold and being distant, and also like somewhere somehow pushing her away. And obviously that also caught Tina's eye, because when it had a conversation with her and basically told her like, hey, I know what you are doing. You're doing the same what I always do it to you, which is pushing you away. I get it, I get what you're trying to do. And, so let's just get back to who we are regularly. And obviously, Wolfie was like, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. And obviously, you can start to see that, it was like, roles coming around, basically the tables turning. And somewhere, somehow, Tina could finally feel what Wolfie was feeling when it came to her coldness, because now Wolfie is also cold to Tina. So, like, the roles got reversed. And you can start to see that they started to bother Tina a lot. And I was actually very happy that that happened, because there was a point that Tina was just being like super like cold and blaming Wolfie for everything. It was starting to irritate me. So the fact that Wolfie finally also got her power back somewhere somehow, and also could stood up to Tina and made her realize what she's doing, was also very, very interesting. Then moving forward to the last two episodes, if I'm not mistaken, you come in this case the last episode to be very, very specific. You can see that after Wolfie, she finally found, her illness. She could finally understand, the truth behind her struggles in the past. She basically just went to the room. There was a day before they actually had to, leave the wellness center. And she basically just broke up with Tina. She had a conversation with Tina. I think like there wasn't much that needed to be said. I feel like they both understood the message. And obviously, Tina, she didn't fight, at that moment to get her back, because Tina also understood her position. She also understood that, that wasn't the moment for them to be together, and they needed space. And not only that, you can also see that Tina also got healed. She finally got back to playing music. She finally healed. So she actually ends up leaving the retreat single but healed and playing music again. And you can see that in this case, Wolfie, she also lives single and also find out the truth regarding what happened to her, when it came to her career as a musician as well. So basically, they both got healness, but they both had to, let their relationship go in order to also make that happen. So that was their situation. To be honest, I will highly recommend watching it. And one of the reasons why is because they definitely do get a lot of camera time. They are a very important role, in the series. So we don't get much of that, a lot of times. So that's why I wanted to just bring this part two regarding their relationship. So if you guys haven't watched Nine Perfect Strangers on Prime Video and on Hulu as well, I can definitely say that you guys are missing out. Go ahead, go watch, go support. And if you guys have watched it, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.